Hi, I'm Craig Jones with Performance DIY, and this is Rosa. And we are going to show you the best kit in the world. This is our premium kit, our flagship, called Performance Certified Plus. And so everything you see here is included. With over 40 years of experience and millions of square feet of application, we've designed this product as being the single best product for your garage or your basement or even your deck. So I'll explain why real quick, and we're going to show you the contents here of what's included. And so there's a reason for everything. We haven't just started doing this. We are the longest, most experienced company in the market. Again, we've been doing it for over 40 years. A little history, my father was DuPont's largest maintenance coating distributor in the world. So when I was 6 years old, I was in the business. And so I've been doing it. And now I'm 24, and so you can see I look pretty good when you say for 24. Anyways, so this is going to be the base coat here, and so you take the lid off. It's sealed really good. You'll have a pull tab, and inside it is your Part B activator, your Part A resin, and everything here gets mixed inside this bucket. It's pretty simple. All you do is open the Part A and B and you mix them together for 3 minutes inside this kit bucket, and you apply it immediately to the floor. So this is the base coat. Now this is where it gets interesting. When you apply that, could you imagine putting concrete down without adding any aggregate to it? You would not have good compressive strength. The concrete would chip and fail. Well, it's kind of similar in the epoxy business. We add flake chips to the base coat and we flake it to rejection. And so I'm standing on a flake to rejection floor right now, and the reason we put it in our showroom floor is we want it to last forever. We don't want to have to redo it. And so inside this box is 40 pounds of flake chips, and they come in a big bag. And so there's nothing more than just opening it up, and I'll show you real quick how it is. Use a bag of flake chips, and so you just put that in one of these black buckets, and we'll show you the tool kit here in a second, because you're going to have spiked shoes, so you walk right through the wet coating, and you broadcast these flake chips over the prime coat to excess so that it's completely dry. And that is like adding aggregate to concrete. When you have that product added to the epoxy, it has awesome compressive strength, wear resistance, slip resistance, everything you're going to need. And so that's how this works. Then when it's done the next day, actually you could do it now at 70 degrees Fahrenheit. You sweep off the floor and then vacuum it. And then you're going to put down the polyaspartic top coat. And the polyaspartic top coat in the Certified Plus kit, it comes with 4 gallons. Take the lid off, and it's very simple to use. Part A. Part B. Open these 2 up. Pour them in this. Mix it for 2 to 3 minutes. You've got over an hour to use it. And it gets applied to the floor, squeegeed and Vepro. Really easy. So whenever you're doing a project, you're going to need certain items, and what we offer is toolkits for each separate kit. And this toolkit is the large tool block. So inside this toolkit is going to have everything you need to do the job. So what we've tried doing here at Performance is avoid you having to go out to the store and buy anything. You will need some things that we can't show. You're going to need a drill. You're going to need a 9-inch roller assembly. You're going to need a roller pole. And if you're using our acid to prep the floor, you're going to need a pump sprayer. Better than the acid though is probably renting a diamond grinder from Home Depot. I recommend that as a pretty input way to install. But you see we have multiple roller covers so that you can do the base coat and the top coat. You have, even though the floor is going to be non-skid, you have more non-skid that you can add to it if you wanted it to be increased slip resistance. You have this handy bucket opener that'll open up any of the kit contents. You've got all your rubber gloves to be able to use. You've got your mixing wand, and you've got your awesome squeegee in here. This is a pretty nice squeegee. It can be reused. Both the base coat and the top coat, you just clean it up, you reuse it. Keep it around your house. It's actually a very good squeegee. If you clean it off with xylene, it'll work great. So you also have spike shoes, and what's great about this kit, the large tool kit and the medium tool kit both come with spike shoes. These are going to be a lifesaver for anybody, because once you use them, you just assemble them by putting the bolt in here and tightening it up, putting the straps on, pretty simple, and then you sail. You can use these anytime, anywhere, for any floor coating project, these spike shoes. So it just makes it easy when you apply it. You can walk right through the wet floor and do anything you want, especially with your top coat. So this is the Performance Plus do-it-yourself high-performance coating system. It's got a transferable certified lifetime warranty from the manufacturer. This is the Cadillac of any floor coating system out there. Do you have any questions or anything that you want to add?
When do you apply this?
Okay, so the aluminum, this happens to be the clean and prep solution, but the aluminum oxide that you apply, and that's right here, that gets applied to the very top coat, polyaspartic. So you've already squeegeed out the top coat, and we'll go into that more in detail in another video. You simply walk through it with your spike shoes, and you take pinches of this. It doesn't take a lot. You throw it in the air, and it rains down on the floor, believe it or not. We recommend taking small amounts and throwing it high in the air. I recommend, like in a garage, I would rebound it off the ceiling because it'll actually spread out nice and even. And so this is, you need to understand something at Performance. I've been doing floors since I was 8-10 years old. We were the originators in using the shop lasting equipment. I co-wrote the Common Process program for General Motors worldwide when I was 19. I know what the best systems to use, and I've also packaged it so it can be easy so that anybody can do it. We really have worked out all the hardships. This system would probably cost you about $10 a square foot to have a professional company install it, but you can do it for a fraction of that. And it's really a forgiving system. That's what I love about the Certified Plus system. The Certified Plus system is pretty bulletproof. It can be used in garages, basements, patios, pool decks, plant floors. It is the Cadillac system. So if you want a system that you are doing it and you don't have to worry about it, you want to add permanent value to your home or business, this is the system. Because the polyaspartic top coat is 100% solid, very UV stable, has awesome scratch resistance, great impact resistance, but it's UV stable. So you want your floor to look nice over a long time. There are no options. You can't cut corners. You need a good epoxy, cycloaliphatic, 100% solid epoxy is the base coat, and you need a top coat of a high solids, 100% solids, polyaspartic clear over the top. There are no exceptions to that rule. So you can do this on a garage floor, about a total of 7 hours of application time. This is what we recommend. We appreciate you visiting Performance DIY. Please come and check out all of our different products, and we appreciate your time.
Thank you.